Good morning, Crafty Friends. Say, who wants to make a little Valentine goodie, or it could be for any occasion? Um, I got these envelopes at Goodwill the other day, and I thought perfect size for a mini journal. So what I did was, I did not like the white. This one was white for my prototype, but I took some and I copy dyed them. Okay, rough them up a little bit. So all you need for this is three envelopes, uh, maybe three pieces of designer paper. Okay, because each one there's six sides. We may not cover the tops. I'm thinking of using these girl toppers on my future one. You could have background paper behind it, but this is what we're going to use instead of covering this. I still am going to pop this one on here. Okay, but then I wouldn't have did all this decorating. So you need three envelopes and then three pieces of paper. So like this, um, this was one sheet, two two sheets, and then the front and the back cover. This is a single signature, and I just kept it very light. I just used, I wanted to put paper with lines in, some music paper, copy dyed paper. Uh, I had some of these envelopes, so I just cut so you can put something in here, and a guest check. So I'm keeping it very simple. And then there's a pocket back here with some more note paper. And you can fill it with tags. So just go look through. I went through and found anything that had hearts or Valentines and things like that because that's what I wanted to focus on. A little bit of lace. I sewed these in with some upholstery thread, so it's not so thick and bulky. And I have just a piece of scrap lace on it. And then I just tied it with a piece of colored seam binding. But I really am wanting to put this on the cover instead. So I thought these would be very cute. They don't have to be Valentine. Like I said, it could be any theme, but I'm using Valentine paper. Oh, and then in here I put a zine. I thought we could put a fun little zine in here. So I'm going to have to almost maybe switch them up, you know. So this would need a pull if I'm going to put it in there. I'm not sure if I would put something on here. I haven't figured that out yet, but so that's our idea. So if you want to get some envelopes, just get three, and you can do any style if you don't have this size, which is 5. Let's see, what are they? 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. You can use any kind of envelopes. Okay, this is just what I have. So we have our three envelopes, and this is not a new technique. You've probably seen me do these before. But yeah, you're going to glue these two together, and then this one is going to go in here. So let's do that. Hopefully my glues flow. I forgot to take them out. So we just want to put some on. Yeah, I have a doctor appointment later, so I thought, let me get this done. And I just bring these two together. That's the beginning of your book. And then this one, we're just going to add some glue here. And scoop it in here. Now you're going to have to work it in there a little bit because you want it to be as even as you can. Okay, and that looks pretty dang good. Okay, I like to keep this in the back. So I make this my front. So you have like a pocket here if you want. But I'm not going to do pockets with them because they're kind of fragile. And pockets here, like I said, we will cut this one here. So you have one pocket. And let me tab it so I know. So I remember when we put our paper on here, we just want to add our glue here, not here. Okay, so our glue can go here, here, and here. Okay, so that would be my base. So again, it's two envelopes together. We'll do the other base here. And then well, technically I wanted to slide this one in here, but I glued it wrong. It doesn't matter. So there you go. And like I said, any size envelope will work. But I wanted short and sweet, and I wanted to use my my little toppers I made the other day. And just go through your folders on your computer, and I know you've all uploaded some beautiful elements and things like that. So here's our base. Okay, you got it that far? All right, so let me just sort things out just a tad over here. I have stuff laid out already. So let's put this one over here for now. So I already cut some papers. So like I said, this is roughly now 5 1/4 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I just cut these a little shorter because I wanted them to show a little bit out. But I'm not sure if I'm going to put it back. I guess I will. So let's, the next step would be to ink these if you're going to use ink. And I'm just taking my inker to my book. Oops. I did not glue this down. Wonder if it's not sticking because of the coffee dye, but it's going to be okay because we're going to cover it. Like how the ink picks up on this coffee dyed paper. I'm in the desert, and I don't like to put things outside because they'll blow away or something, but I did these in the garage yesterday, and I put an old tablecloth on my car hood, my Jeep, and I put my paper out there to dry. Got to tell hubby, and he thought that was very strange when he went outside. All right, that's good. And then what I did was I took, like I said, 3 pieces of paper. So for my inside papers, this was I turned it around. This was a full sheet, and I just cut it so that the pattern flows from page to page, because I like that. So we would have that there, and then someplace. And I took another one, and you know, so I like that look. But before we do that, let's I'm putting the signature in the back on this one. I think I put it in the back on the other one as well. Yeah, so we're just going to run our tape across this just to reinforce it, because they are envelopes and they are not that strong. Okay, so I found I have to go inside because this is the one that I'm going to use as a pocket. So I just want to tuck my tape inside so it leaves this open. Okay, this side doesn't matter, but so that's where our signature will go. So you have your base, you inked it, you taped here. You don't need to tape here, but it wouldn't hurt. And we're not going to put a pocket here, so you can cover it up. There you go. That just reinforces it a little bit. Okay. So now you're going to, take your sheets. So we have 1 set, 2 sets. Now, we'll just stick them in here. 1, 2. For the covers, like I said, I did make 2 covers, and that's okay. That'll show like that, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. So let's just glue our papers, and you glue them on here. Yeah, if you gather all your papers ahead of time, it makes your life much easier in the long run. We have a nice crisp, crinkly envelope. And then this I'm going to just put pop dots on in the end and place that here. I think that's going to be beautiful. Okay. So then we're just going to go in here, and then again, if you did like me and made matching patterns, you just want to make sure when you put them in that they match. These can both be covered because we're not using these pockets. That's another thing. You have to watch that idea. I hope you're having a good day. It's Tuesday in my world. Oh, I have to finish my, hold me accountable, ladies. I have to finish my challenge. I still have 4 days to go, and today's the end of the month. So I guess there'll be another video later today. If I can get my act together. I don't know. Oops. Almost did it backwards. So I'm just matching up my pattern as best I can. Okay? And there's a little gap here, and that's fine. But see, so you can just take a page with a pattern and just cut it, so it's going to fit in there. And I just cut it down to the 5-inch mark or 5.5, whichever mark I was using, and then I cut them across so that they can match. I like that. Okay, so now this one, I said I wanted to punch my little tab back out. This one I want to make a pocket. So let's see where these go. It goes here. No, it looks like it's upside down. Okay, this one goes here. So I want to put my glue on this part. So we're just going to lightly glue in here. Not exactly by the edge, because the paper's a little shorter than this. See if it stayed open. Yeah, see, I had my girl in here on the other one, and I said, no, I want to put that on front. So then you can just, I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is. It's the bottom of the envelope. Okay. Sometimes you have to tap things down a little bit. Okay. And if you want, you can just, excuse me, run a bead of glue right on the edge. And I didn't get it under there, so I'm just going to squish it under there a little bit. It's all open. Okay, so let's put this guy on. This is not a pocket, so the glue can spread out. Yeah, I like using these collage sheets from the different designers. I think that's so cool. This can come out a little bit because the signature is going to go in the seam. crooked. But when you oh, excuse me, you open your pages, I like how they flow together. Okay, and that's what I did with the other one. Okay, then for the back, we just have some music paper. Yeah, if you take it, I find that if you take the time to do all your cutting and get everything assembled, then it makes the journey sweeter because it's done. Everything's covered. This took us about 20 minutes. Okay, not bad at all. We have one pocket, and like I said, you could have made this a pocket, pull down pocket. Um, any of these could be pockets, but I'm keeping it simple. Okay, then for my signature, I just took another piece of paper, and this for this journal was just regular 8.5, and I folded it in half, 8.5 by 5.5. Okay, half a sheet of paper, and I just folded it in half. And this isn't lined. You could line it. It looks crooked, so let's do a little cleanup here. It's not going to show, but Sparkle will know. Let's see if we're going to round these guys. Okay, so that's your base. That's your base in here. And I already cut out some things. We have a music paper, and then we have just some decorative paper. And we'll put one of these in. No, I don't want to put them in there. Those are hard to sew through for me. We're going to cut the other end of the bag here. These were a little crinkly from the packaging, but if you cut it and you put a thumb hole in it, it'll be fine. Okay, and then we'll fold this in half. So we have that. We have a little guest check. Whatever you want to put in here, okay? So I'm keeping it like 5 or 6 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't want it bulky, but I like all the crinkles. So that'll go in here. And when we're ready, that'll get sewed here. And then here, I just made a little pocket, so I've got all my scraps here. So I just made a little side tuck if you want. Again, your book. Do what you want with it. I'm just showing you that I can decorate a wee little bit. I tell you, I'm not the best journal decorator, but I believe these pages were from Lily Fee the Paper Witch, but I can't be positive. This and this. She makes the best cluster sheets that I love, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where everything came from, so don't hold me to it. And then I took one of these. These were from Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. They're little journal scripture quotes. So Debbie made these. I think these might have been a freebie or I might have bought them, but I like them. And I just made a tab out of a piece of scrap paper here. And I just thought this could go in here. This says Romans 5:5. God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. Cool. So we're going to put this on here. And it can go on top. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. Trying to do things up so you can see them. So I was scolded for that. Okay. Then I'm offsetting this one in case I put one in here. I do have some red hearts. Let's use one of them. I want to put a red heart on there. That's on my book cover. And then I have these from Lily Fee the Paper Witch. She gave us these Valentines. I believe this was a freebie. And I've cut it up. I printed these on sticky back paper, but you certainly can print them on cardstock or typing paper, whatever your pleasure. So these are on clear. I like these. Sometimes I put these like on an envelope. They're just clear stickers. Okay, so this will get sewed in. We have a pocket there. Let's put a side pocket here. Like I don't think I have this paper. Oh wait, I do. I do have a piece of this. So let's do it this way. Then it matches. And yeah. So this is my kind of play. This is what I like to do. I spent yesterday trying to come up with this idea, and then I spent today trying to put it all together for you. So for this, let's see, do I have, okay, I had printed some of this, it's lined paper, but it didn't line the right way, and I double-sided it. So we're just going to cut it, tear it with our tear ruler, if I can find one. And they still can use it for note cards, but sometimes I play with the printer and it doesn't play nice. It doesn't come out quite like I had anticipated. But I guess that could be operator error as well. So yeah, so I'm just going to fold this in half. And that could be a little note paper in here. Not too big, it's just about right. Okay, then on here, we could either put this on and let's see. No, I want to go on the front cover. We could just put that there, and then I have some little Heartlay tags. These came from 2022 Creative Paper Artisan. So I'll just take one. And I'm not going to punch that in. I take a piece of lace. Okay. Fire alert, look away, because these edges fray. This was an old shawl that I cut out. Fire alert, look away. Okay, coast is clear. And I'm just going to staple that right about here for a little pull. So that can go here. Get this guy down. Now you could have sewed around your book before you did all this, but I'm not going to do that today. And you could put more things in here. I'm just showing you a little bit of decoration. Okay, so we have this. We have a pocket here. And then here we will make a zine to put in there. And then this will get sewn here. And we have a pocket here. Okay. I do want to put a piece of lace here. So let's grab a piece of that. Where are my fabric scissors? Sparkle. Where did my little pin go? Don't you hate when that happens? Okay. Oh. Oh, sparkle. So, let's do it this way. And we'll put some 3-in-1 down here. You're not really going to even see it, except it helps me with my stitching to know that it's a little bit encased. Okay, I'll trim that off after it dries. All right, so while that's drying, and before we put our topper on, let's just take a piece of, I just have this rose colored design, or I have this. Maybe we'll do this one. And we'll just make our simple zine my way. You do hot dog, and you do burger bun. Then you go back on your burger bun. Go back on your burger bun. All your seams are sharp. And cut our seam right in the middle here. Make our little shape, and then decide where you want your cover and stuff to be. Make sure everything's lined up before you crease it. I guess we're going this way. Then you can decorate this later, but decide where you want your front. And then you have the little zine. You can seal these and make pockets, but this can go in here. Okay? And we can make something to pull it out. So let's cut this. And off camera, I'll use my flame to seal these edges because I don't want to trigger anybody. Okay. All right, so there's your book. She's going to go right here, and then we'll wrap her, but we have to put our signature in. So let's get our little supplies. We need two. I'm going to use this again. Let's take out any of this frilly stuff for now. Make sure everything is centered. I like to go all the way to the front. I like to do this before I add my front. And we have this in the back, same thing. Sometimes I take my ruler in there. Now, I did not put my copy filters in these because I did not want to cut them down. Okay? I'll save them for my bigger journals. All right. Now I need my needle, and I'm going to use the smaller needle because this isn't as thick, and I don't want to tear the envelopes. And this is just upholstery thread I got from Walmart a long time ago. So, you get all set up. Oh, for those that are following my journey, I finally am going to see the gallbladder surgeon on Friday. It's only been 2.5 months. All is well in my world. All right, let's get a hole in the middle. And let's get our needle started. Yeah. Okay. And let's keep this back here. Let's go right about here. Whoops. Oh, sparkle. I didn't hold my end. It's so thin. Sorry about the phone. It's not reachable, so it's way over there. Okay, most people poke their holes and then they begin their journey, but I do it this way because I feel like I have a little more control over my stitching and things. Don't go out there, sparkle. Then you go back in the center. And we put all our stuff away. Doesn't get lost. I find that when I do this sort of thing and I stay organized, it's much easier when I go to do something to find everything that you need in one place. All right, that's done. Okay, so now we have our threads. We have a clean line. And we'll just knot it a couple times. This is upholstery thread. It's not going anywhere. You could put beads or buttons. We're not doing anything with it. We're just putting our signature in. It's just a simple, simple book. All right, and then I just go through and make sure my pages are all okay. You can round the edges if you want. I like to put lined paper. Here's a piece of copy dyed paper from yesterday. Here's my bag. If I check. And then you can put something in here as well. And then we have our back pocket. So that all looks good. We can put our little goodies that we made in here. And then we'll take some pop dots or glue dots, whatever you want to call them. And we'll take our focal point, if I can find it. No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, where did it go? Well, we'll take this one. Okay. So we just want to add, I'm not adding anything else on the back because I think it's got enough glitz. This one doesn't have any of this lace. So I just have a small piece here. I might put that up there so it has something. Just drape it across. It can hang out a little bit. Then these are just, because this is originally what I wanted these toppers for, was something like this, but just found the envelopes after I made this. So sometimes it just all falls together. It doesn't have to be straight. I want it angled like that with the soft pink. So there you go, my loves. Romance. There's already, you can put labels, you can decorate, you could put more lace in here. You know, make it your own. Or give the recipient some goodies. And then let's see if we have a, that's a pale pink. I do have pale pink. I like this too. I don't know what color this is. Let's see how much we have. Okay. This was in my assorted bag that I got. And it's very pretty. So we just have to see how much we need. Tie it up. I don't want to tie it too tight because I want to be able to slip it off. She makes the best crinkle, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, her name is Erin at my scrap cabin shop on Etsy. Erin, my scrap cabin shop. I don't know. I just tie these. I don't know why I do this. So I'm sorry if I'm annoying someone because I'm being weird. And of course you cut it too short and then it doesn't work. Sparkle, sparkle. So here's my prototype. And here's my one that we just did together. And then you could just flip this off. I'm going to flip this off and get some of these. So I hope you will try these. Just get your envelopes. Or like I said, you can make them a different size. I just happen to be in my head wanting to use these page toppers that I made with this type concept. So even though I did make this page pretty, bye-bye, it's still going to be pretty, in my opinion. And then you could just slide this on. You don't make it too tight. Okay, my friends. I hope you love these like I do. And I hope you'll try your hand at it. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Bye now.